North London derby is tomorrow, and if you are a neutral fan, it is always one of the best games of the Premier League calendar. One of the biggest rivalries in English football. Two big clubs fighting for the pride of North London, and it always brings about the question, which is the bigger club?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Well, both clubs won European silverware last season. Technically.
I don't know.
Both clubs have had great starts to this Premier League campaign, and more importantly, both clubs have a rich history of great players that represent them. But today, we find out who the bigger club is. Sort of. As well as uploading this video, I am also uploading a Spurs Past and Present video at the same time, and it's simple. Whichever video gets more likes and more views, that's the bigger club in North London. It's a pretty foolproof system, I think. So if you think Arsenal is the biggest club in North London, make sure you leave a like on this video down below, and whilst you're there, make sure you hit the subscribe button as well. I'd appreciate it very much. And without any further ado then, let's jump into this retro Past and Present. Okay, then here we are with the Arsenal Past and Present. Now, if you've watched the Spurs video first, before watching this video, you'll know that I was joined by my good friend Matt, who is a Spurs fan. And I did try to get my mate Robbie to come in, because he is a huge Arsenal fan. He's been in loads of videos before, including any time I've ever done an Arsenal Past and Present in the past. But unfortunately, he was not available. Oh! Come in! Yeah, no one's here. Robbie's not here. It is just me today. Now, obviously, I'm recording this on FC25. FC26 has been out for like 3 months, so this is technically a retro Past and Present. That is what I'm going to title it anyway. And obviously, I could do this on FC26, but A, I probably don't have the coin balance to make a good team, and B, the cards that came out on FC25 were perfect. I said in the intro, both Arsenal and Spurs technically won European silverware, and that meant that both teams had a full squad released of 96 rated special cards. Now originally I was going to do an Arsenal Forgotten Past and Present last year because there are actually a lot of players on this game that I never knew played for Arsenal. But obviously I'm doing a regular Past and Present instead, but I've still dotted in a few forgotten players here and there in the subs and the reserves. So without any further ado, let's jump into the subs and reserves, starting off on the reserves with Santi Cazorla, a modern day Arsenal cult hero. Talk about being in the wrong place at the wrong time, because he would have absolutely flourished in this Mikel Arteta Arsenal team. He did still, however, make 180 appearances for the club, and in that time he won 2 FA Cups, so it was still a pretty decent Arsenal career. Park Chu-young.
Who?
A different vibe, because I've got absolutely no idea who this man is. Literally no idea who this guy is. I had no idea he played for Arsenal, obviously. And to be fair, after looking him up, it's pretty obvious why, because he literally made 1 Premier League appearance for them. Mika Biereth. Now, he had a really impressive season last year, scoring 13 goals in 16 league games, but something I never actually realised is he came through the Arsenal Academy. However, despite being in the Arsenal Academy, he never actually made any appearances for the club. Benacer, another player who played for Arsenal that I absolutely never knew about. But he again only ever played 1 game for the club. He came on as a substitute in a 3-0 loss to Sheffield Wednesday and never played for the club again. Noni Madueke. Now this is an interesting one, because this man can appear in both Past and Presents despite being a Chelsea card. Yes, the man came through the Tottenham Academy. After a brief spell in the Netherlands, he then joined Chelsea, and of course he is now playing for Arsenal. Loyalty just clearly isn't a word in his vocabulary. But that is the reserves, and we move into the bench, starting off with a player who had to be in this team, Stina Blackstenius. As I said, she had to make the squad simply because she was the goal scorer in Arsenal's 1-0 win in the Women's Champions League final last season. And another member of that squad, Alessia Russo, a member of that Champions League winning team and a member of the England team that won the Euros in the summer too. And on top of that, she beat Bonmati in both finals. So frankly, in my opinion, Russo was robbed of the Ballon d'Or this year.
Yeah, that's pretty true. That's true, and yeah, that's true.
Alexis Sanchez, another modern day Arsenal legend, as he averaged almost a goal every 2 games, scoring 80 goals in 166 appearances. The same cannot be said, however, for Pepe. Arsenal's record transfer fee at the time for 80 million euros, and he went on to score 16 goals in 80 Premier League appearances. And for you mathematicians out there, that meant that every goal cost Arsenal 5 million euros. That's money well spent, I think. But somebody who cost Arsenal no money at all is Miles Lewis-Skelly, because of course he came through the academy, and he's definitely one of Arsenal's most promising young talents to graduate out of their academy. He's already made over 50 appearances for the club, and he's still only 19 years old. Hector Bellerin, yet another another Arsenal cult hero, and also a very popular card on previous iterations of FIFA. He spent 9 years at the club and made over 230 appearances in that time. And then the final player on the bench, Wojciech Szczesny. He actually joined the Arsenal Youth Academy 19 years ago. He then went on to make 181 appearances for the club in 6 years. And as I said, that is the bench and reserves done. And we move into the starting 11. Starting off in goal with a Team of the Year card, Emi Martinez. Again joined the Arsenal youth team at the age of 18 and then went out on 6 different loan moves in 9 years. Moving across to right back, we've got a bit more of an Arsenal legend, but it's a legend for the Arsenal women's team, Alex Scott. Joined Arsenal at the age of 8 and went on to make 148 appearances for the club. From one legend of the Arsenal women's team to another, we move across to left back where we have Kelly Smith. She actually ended up having 2 different stints at the club and in total scored 82 goals in 89 games. It must be said now that this is a shapeshifter's card. This woman is not a left back, she's normally a striker, which should explain her prolific form in front of goal. In fact, her goal scoring form helped Arsenal win 4 league titles, 5 FA Cups, a League Cup and the Women's Champions League. Moving across to our centre-back then, at right centre-back we have a current Arsenal player, William Saliba. He actually signed for Arsenal back in 2019 but then went out on 3 different loan moves to 3 different league-owned clubs. In his time at the club he hasn't actually really won anything significantly, but surely this is the year he wins the league, right?
Yappa, 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 yappa. Shut it, place.
And then completing our back 4, we've got a man who's not actually normally a centre-back, and a man who, at the time of recording, actually played against Arsenal very recently, Granit Xhaka. Now, he went through a roller coaster at Arsenal. Joined the club back in 2016 and within 3 years he became Arsenal's captain. However, after getting booed and cheered off the pitch by his own fans, he was then stripped of the captaincy after just 1 month. Despite everyone assuming that he would then leave, he stuck around, and with the appointment of Mikel Arteta, he made his way back into the team and helped the club win another FA Cup back in 2020. Moving into the midfield then, we'll start off with Arsenal's record signing, Declan Rice. 100 million Great British pounds. However, after those 2 free kicks against Real Madrid, I honestly think that was a bargain. Moving across to the other CDM, we've got Arsenal's captain, Leah Williamson. And she's another member of the England Lionesses that won the Euros this summer. She's been at Arsenal since 2006 and she's made almost 300 appearances in all competitions. She's won 8 major trophies in her club career, including captaining the side to winning the Champions League last season. Moving into Cam, we've got a man who isn't really a Cam. Bukayo Saka, the star boy. He had to go in the team. Another Arsenal Academy graduate, joining the club when he was 7 years old, and he's gone on to make over 280 appearances for the club, scoring 77 goals. And so we move into the front 3, starting on the right, Chloe Kelly. The first time was so nice we had to do it twice. The third and final member of England's Lionesses in this squad, and of course it now means we've got the female Declan Rice linking up with Declan Rice. The banter in the changing room is going to be elite, mate. But of course we all know who the striker is, so we'll move to left wing where we have a hero going in, Gervinho. The forehead is back once again. Spent 2 years at the club and went on to make 63 appearances and scored 11 goals. But of course, a man who scored a lot more than 11 goals, Mr. Arsenal himself, Thierry Henry. There is only one man who could play here, mostly because Marouane Chamakh isn't on the game yet, but it had to be Thierry Henry. 226 goals in 370 games, and he's won 2 Premier League titles and 2 FA Cups in that time. There was no way we could do this squad without him. But that is the Arsenal past and present team, and now comes the difficult part. Is anyone else still playing this game? Can we find a game to play against somebody? I really don't know if we can, but we're going to give it a try. I'm going to double check the custom tactics and we'll jump into a game.
Here we go!
Here we go then. How long is it going to take to find... Oh my gosh, we found someone straight away. We've actually found someone straight away. Put both the kits on. I'm not having a kit clash at this stage. I genuinely didn't think anyone would still be playing this game. Let's have a look at their team then. It's got to be a full footies team, surely. Footies, 2 footies. Right, those Evos have probably expired, mate, to be honest. Oh, Russo at right wing. I'm not going to lie, that's a beatable team. However, do I remember how to play this game? I don't think so. Come on, the Arsenal past and present. Passing game here. Saka, Henry. Get another goal for Arsenal off the post. The first goal of the game for Thierry Henry. The first of probably many, it's fair to say. Good lord, look at that card. Right, okay, I don't mind that. It means he's not going to leave, Chloe Kelly. The first time was so nice. She had to do it twice. It's been saved. I've called someone short like it's FC26, but you know what? We'll try it. Chloe Kelly. See you later. Oh, referee. Have a word, will ya? Alex Scott on the free kick. Do you know what? I'm going to whip it in. I'm going to whip it in for the header. Thierry Henry off the bar. Saka can't get the rebound. It's fallen to Williamson. It's been blocked. Oh my gosh. It's going to take me a while to get used to the game again. What a ball from Declan Rice. What a spin from Saka. Try the finesse shot. Oh, it's gone through Courtois. The pop it on wrists. Bukayo Saka, what a finish. Oh yes, we're back in the lead. What a ball though. Gervinho inside. Inside, one more. He's dived. Gervinho. The forehead. I'm going to skip the replay. I don't want him to leave. I'm actually enjoying playing the old game. Where's she going? Oh, referee. That's a fair tackle, is it? Okay, we carry on. Saka. Back to Kelly. Oh, this is an Arsenal move. It's been saved. What a tackle, Granit Xhaka. I think he got 10% of the ball and 150% of this guy's ankles, but he's somehow not giving a foul away, so we take it. Saka hurdles the challenge to Henry. He's not hurdled the challenge, he's gone flying. Free kick. Oh, there's only one man for it. There is only one man for it. Can he recreate it? Can he recreate it? No. Half time. I do think I'm going to make some changes. I've got a pretty stacked bench. We're going to put Chloe Kelly on the left, Saka out on the right, and we're going to bring on Russo at cam. And do you know what? Bellerin's going on as well. Come on then. Look at this football. Look at it. Declan. Declan, did you not fancy it? Williamson. Henry. Russo. Oh, he's got to go. He has to go, blood.
He has to go, blood. He has to go, blood.
He had to be sent off, by the way, surely, right? He was. Saliba's gone in an Arsenal past and present, but not my one, luckily. Challenge. Well done. Well done, Bellerin. Had to bring her down. Had to do it. On FC26, that's not even a yellow, by the way. Oh, Granit Xhaka, what a turn. And he's whipped in the box. Henry! It's been deflected. Oh, I thought it was gone in the far post. Blackstenius. Blackstenius.
Nope.
Why can't you sprint on this game? How do you dribble? Does anyone remember how to dribble on FC25? Because I can't do it. What a challenge. Russo's got it. What a challenge again. We've still got the ball. It's Russo. It's been blocked again. I can't do it. I can't do it, but it doesn't matter because I've scored 3 before. Well, wasn't as convincing of a win as I thought it might have been to begin with, but a win nonetheless. What a team. Bellerin is likely to have that red card until they shut down the servers. I'll be honest. I don't see that red card ever going. Is that he's played 1 game, 1 red card. Nice. However, I'm going to leave the video there. So, if you guys did enjoy, or you think Arsenal is the biggest club in North London, please feel free to leave a like down below. If you're new around here, please do feel free to hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications to get notified when future videos come live. I can't wait for this North London derby. And with that being said, I will see you all in my next video. See ya.